It's Todd. Tammy, if you can record us real quick, I'll pause for just a second.
It's done. It's being recorded.
Okay. Good morning, everyone out there around the country. This is Todd Rowland. I'm coming to you normally live from Destin, Florida. This morning, I'm coming to you live from a hotel room in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you're here for the very first time today as a guest, this is especially for you. We're only going to take about 15 minutes of your time this morning. And there's two things we're going to talk to you about. And I'm not sure who invited you or why, but one of the reasons that a lot of people show up here is they're looking for a transformation in their health. You reach a point in life sometimes, you wake up and you just say, hey, I want to be better. I want to lose weight. I want more energy. I'm tired of not sleeping good at night. This inflammation in my body needs to go away. I want to feel good. I want to have the vibrancy that I've always had and really go do something special with my life. And Tammy, one of our special guests this morning and co-host, Tammy, you didn't have a lot of weight to lose, but you had what women dread, the notorious last 10 pounds. Sometimes women never get it off their whole life. They fight. It's the hardest, really, really hard for women to lose that last 10, 15, 20 pounds. Talk to us about your journey, how you started and where you ended up.
Yep, I will, Todd. Thank you. Good morning to everyone. As you can see there, I only lost 10 pounds, but I went down 2 sizes, and my husband did it with me. He lost about 40 pounds. And as exciting as it was to lose the weight and to fit into smaller clothes, what got Scott and I excited is how we feel. We feel younger. We have more energy, run circles around our teenage children now. And so I think when you feel better, you automatically share it with people. You know, I think everybody does network marketing, just not everybody gets paid for it, because when you feel good, you want the people around you to know they can feel good. And so that's really how it started with me, is sharing my excitement. And through that, I was able to leave my full-time job here at the mortgage company with my husband, where, you know, I say, even though Scott was my boss, my husband owned the business, I missed out on a lot of stuff with my kids. I missed out on field trips and school parties. And, you know, I was here 40 hours a week. And thanks to this business, I feel extremely blessed because I was able to walk away from that job and be a full-time mom, and then just fit this business in life wherever I could fit it in. You know, if we wanted to take off and do a girls' week, travel around for a week and not work, we do that. So it's a blessing.
Yeah, and Tammy, that leads us into the second reason that people show up here for the first time, and that is looking for a transformation in their finances. You know, we live in a world today where having a home-based business is not taboo. It's kind of the norm. Having a extra security blanket financially isn't taboo. It's maybe the smart thing to do with everything that's going on out there in the marketplace. And this opportunity provides that. It's a way to work straight from your house. We ship products direct to the consumer, and it's just a way for you to get in the middle of that and draw your percentage on a product that you might sell, or maybe even build a team that sells products and get an override of the whole team selling. And Tammy, you've been able to do that. You've got a team growing nationwide. You do it right from home. You've got 2 teenage girls. You don't travel very much. I'm in Nashville today. There's always a piece of this where meeting with people in person can be good. But Tammy, you do almost everything directly from your house, over Zoom, locally. Talk to us a little bit about how easy it is.
I do, Todd. And, you know, we live in the world of social media. And so we have what people are looking for. Everybody out there is trying to have a little energy, feel better, sleep better. And so it's just word of mouth advertising. You know, like I said, I think we all do it. We just haven't all figured out how to do it and get paid for it. But no, my traveling is done purely to have fun, not really for business wise. When I travel, it's because the girls have picked out somewhere and they want to go shop. That's what my world revolves around now, shopping with 2 teenage daughters.
And Tammy, we have so much to offer. I heard you and Anthony talking as we were getting started about the energy drink division, where we've got the Blue Frog 2, 1 and 2, one with a little less sugar and a little more get up and go. And my favorite in the energy drink division, the Burn, got the collagen protein and the energy complex. It's just a fabulous pick-me-up. Talk to us a bit about it. And then, if you don't mind, share us about all the product lines that you have to offer.
Absolutely. Here's my burn. I have it for breakfast every day. I absolutely love it. It is the first meal replacement that I've ever used where I did not get hungry in between meals. And it gives you energy and you just feel good. And I mean, just from that one little product and me making a couple Facebook posts, I probably have 15 friends that are now ordering this. And every person says, oh my gosh, I feel great. And so when you've got something that can help somebody, you share it. You know, I hate to keep going back to that one simple thing, but that's what it is. But Todd, I love all the brands. The Nutrify, we've got the MOA. I'm so thankful to have that product with 36 superfoods that I can give my children because their eating habits are not like mine. And so it helps me sleep better at night knowing I'm giving them something good. You know, the homeopathic weight loss, oh my goodness, for anybody that wants to lose weight, not only does it work really well, but it's really good for the body. There's nothing in there that is not beneficial to the body. And so you're going to be bringing your body into balance while you're losing weight. Limu is my new favorite. I love it. I give the Blue Frog too to anybody that comes to my house that's working because it's 100 degrees in Myrtle Beach right now. And it's hard work in the sun, being out there hustling all day long. And so if you're cutting grass or you're the FedEx guy, or if you come to my house that I'm outside, I'm going to open up my refrigerator from the garage and give it to you. Actually, we just had the golf cart repair guy come over. And you know what's really cool, Todd, is he said, I don't know, I've had triple bypass. And it felt really good to say, this is safe for you. This is not going to hurt you. You can drink it. And then the Purity, I think everybody needs a Purity water bottle. My husband's actually getting ready to order the air filter for the office because we had some water damage and some mold in the office building. And so how cool that we can take care of that. Prime essential oils, I use all of them. The Jove, Todd, my best friends from middle school came down this weekend. And so I lived a little bit differently. I was out eating a bunch of fried food. We spent the day on the beach drinking beer all day. And when I woke up this morning, my eyes were so puffy. I said, oh my goodness, I got to go do a Zoom looking like this. But grabbed out my Jove and hey, it's gone. You can't even tell I lived like I lived this weekend. We've got Nacerity, another great skincare line with amazing before and after pictures. I mean, from stretch marks to burn victims, amazing testimonies there. And then the Revive is toxic free. Everybody needs to pay attention to your toxic load because of cancer and everything else that's growing. So we've got it all. Just redirect and buy it for yourself.
Yeah, Tammy, the greatest thing about it is redirected spending with the highest quality products on planet Earth. Backed up, we've got 60, I think we just added our 64th doctor, which we have on our broadcast today, Dr. Kristal Vance. She'll be coming to us here in just a minute, giving us her perspective and why she's willing to put her, not just her name on it, but her future on it. She's now shut down her practice and gone full-time at ARIIX and Lemieux and just doing an incredible job. But some of our products are so good, they've actually made it into the PDR. They're manufactured at an FDA facility. We even have the Sports Informed logo for those of you that know athletes in NCAA or even professional athletes are able to take our products. But what we like to do for the new guest is to simplify it. Most people start with us with either what we call a transformation or experience pack. It's a couple of months of products of some of our favorite brands. Generally, people start with our weight loss, our energy, our superfood, or our Fucoitan seaweed drink because they just get unbelievable results with those products. And we'll kind of walk you through those products real quick. Product number one is a product called MOA. It's 36 of the world's best superfoods in a liquid nutrition drink. Tammy referred to it, her and her daughter's using it, but very seldom in life with a little 2.5 ounce package can you get 36 of the world's superfoods in your body in one swallow. It has 11 superfoods that specifically fight inflammation. So if you have pain going on in your body, whether it's joint pain, even more serious things, we can't cure anything, but when you reduce inflammation, symptoms reduce, and things like rheumatoid or arthritis or old sports injuries, even things like acid reflux or digestive issues rooted in inflammation, this brings that inflammation down and symptoms really, really reduce. It has 5 medicinal mushrooms. It has the elderberry, all showing in clinical research their ability to boost the immune system. And what a better time than 2020 to have a strong immune system walking around out there in the public. So there's a ton of other things, from helping you sleep better, helping with cardiovascular health, really helps our athletes recover. It generally reduces recovery times from compound movements, strenuous workouts or practices by about half, so it gets them back in the gym. Then we have a couple of different energy products. One of them is called Rejuvenex. It's actually in pill form. It's green coffee bean extract. It's just a super boost, about 5 to 6 hours of sustained energy, great clarity and focus, lots of anecdotal research showing it helping with ADD type minds, keeping them focused. 0 calories associated with it. And when combined with our weight loss, it's called the Vice Killer. It just keeps you from wanting those things that call your name, like a Mountain Dew or a Snickers or a glass of wine. And then our newest addition is we added a whole energy drink division, Blue Frog 1, 2, and Burn. And nobody better than to share how this energy drink division works than our superstar, Anthony Moreland from Dallas, Texas. Anthony, a former NCAA track star, was introduced to the Blue Frog and used it to improve his time running the 400 and 200 in competition, but later used the Blue Frog energy drink division to walk away from his job that he got he was a double major and got a job at Apple, but was able to use this business, this home-based business, to walk away and really create a life of his own. Just got to spend a 5-day weekend with Anthony out in Utah. We had a fantastic time, went on a 8-mile hike. He obviously beat me to the top, but it was still fun trying to keep up with him. Anthony, tell us a bit about it.
Can you hear me?
Got you loud and clear.
Okay, hey everybody. My name is Anthony Moreland. Everybody just calls me Ant. But yes, I got turned on to this industry. One of the product lines, which was Limu, about 8.5 years ago, almost 9 now. And I had a couple of good teammates of mine that said they had something they wanted me to check out. It could possibly help me out. They knew I was a hard worker at that time. I was a double major, like Todd said, working 2 jobs while in school, and I was running track. And so I was very, very busy. So if anybody that's busy that's watching this, trust me, I understand. I was there. I was a very busy person, 5 a.m. to about 1 a.m. after studying with practice and work and everything of that nature. But I got turned on to the products, and one of the, like Todd said, one of my favorites was the energy drink. I took it to the trainer because I didn't want to fail any drug tests. Anybody that's ever been in NCAA, if you have any kids going off to that level, at the beginning of the school year, we get a big stack of papers signing off on a whole bunch of banned substances, things we cannot take, cannot put into our body because it make us fail drug tests. Well, I took it to the lady. She texted me and called me back 30 minutes later. She said, hey, whatever's in this energy drink won't make you fail a drug test. Also, can you come by my house later on tonight because I want to grab some? Because she said she had never seen all that nutrition in one little can in those bottles and everything. So hey, I was like, okay, well, that's good. Let me see how it helped me out performing. I was already going to GNC, spending about $300 to $350 every month and a half on supplements to try to perform better, to try to recover faster. So I was already spending my money elsewhere. But one of my good friends, Brent Palmer, he always says it like this. He always says, all I did was just redirect my spending. All I did was start ordering for myself and getting paid to do so. So instead of going and spending my money at GNC, I started ordering from my own website and getting these products. But they also started helping me perform better on the track. For any athletes or anybody just trying to get in shape, period, I can tell you this, that just last week I ran a mile and it was a horrible time because I haven't really fully ran a mile in a long time. The next day I said, you know what, I'm going to do like I used to do in track practice. 30 minutes before my workout, I grabbed a Blue Frog. You guys, I dropped 2 minutes the very next day on the same mile that I ran the day before because it helped me recover faster, helped me start feeling better, it gave me that extra push. And that's what I did in track. And when I was at 21 years old, that same year, I went on to drop my time a whole second. But then fast forward, life happened. Life happened in that time from when I graduated to when I got the job at Apple. I built a business on the side, you guys. Finished up school, looking for the dream job from Apple. Didn't get the call, took them 4 years. But guess what? I had a business that I teamed up with people like Dr. Kristal, my friend Justin Martin, Brent Palmer, and other great friends, and they helped me build a business on the side, part-time. Well, so by the time I did finish school, I didn't have to go work for anybody, but Apple called, dream job. That's what I went to school for. I said, I got to take it. This is the meal ticket. And it was just like any other job, you guys. It was such a disappointment, but that's a whole nother story. But I showed up early. I stayed late. I picked up extra hours. I picked up shifts to help out friends that were working that couldn't come into work because they were sick and all this kind of stuff. And then life happened for me. My grandmother had a stroke out of nowhere, you guys. It hit me hard because my grandmother did everything possible for me. Anytime I needed her, she was there for me. I watched family members in the group text go back and forth arguing about, no, I can't take off work. I can't do this. I can't afford to miss work. And pretty much the bottom line was they didn't have the money or the time to take off to help grandmother. And I stopped everybody after about 5 minutes of listening to them bicker pretty much the whole time. I said I would ask my job for 3 weeks or so. I would take care of grandmother because I didn't need the money. But I didn't look at it like that. I was just, I was just like, okay, I can afford to do it. But in actuality, now that I sit back and look at it, my family was arguing because of money, because they didn't have it or they didn't have the time to do it. And I got tired of hearing them and do that. Well, I was able, my job told me no. How many jobs have told you no when you needed time to go help out a family member or a friend? And I gave them a 2 weeks notice and I said, you guys, you know what? I love the opportunity y'all gave me, but I never wanted to be in a position where I couldn't help out a family member or a friend that was in need. And that was my transformation pretty much. And I'm so thankful to meet great people like Todd. Utah was one of my favorite trips of my life. And that was so amazing. I overcame a fear of heights that day too, Todd, just to let you know.
You didn't look scared to me. You were climbing that mountain like it was no tomorrow. But Anthony, you hit in that testimonial, you hit two things that I think everybody struggles with, and that is lack of time, quality time to do the things they want to do, and then lack of finances to be able to do everything they want to do. And then the third component that a lot of times people struggle with in today's world is just carrying around too much weight, which causes all kinds of lifestyle related issues. Things as severe as type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, but for sure just an uncomfortability, clothes not fitting right, not looking the way you want to look. And besides the business model to create more time and money, we've got the best homeopathic weight loss formula on planet Earth. It's full of plant leaf extracts and B12 and niacin and rosehip extracts. What it does is it balances your body. It was developed for women's hormones. It balances your thyroid, your pancreas, and it gives you real control over your decision making. It comes with a color instruction booklet, what we call our approved food list that you see there on the screen. And to make life easy, besides not having to count calories, and we can eat from that list when we're hungry, you saw as Tammy was flipping through the screen there that we have a plant-based meal replacement shake that you can add in and make life simple. You can add in our chocolate power boost with that and makes it taste fantastic and gives you some branched chain amino acids. My favorite add-on now is the burn that Anthony and Tammy both mentioned that you just saw a couple cases of. I just actually ordered 48 over the weekend. And it's got this energy blend in it. I've tried. I'm a nutrition major. I played sports in college, and I've put everything in my body that's come down the pipeline. And the burn just gives me a really, really good, clean energy, and it just stifles my appetite. And you can see all the pictures around the world that it's doing the same for them. 100 and 200-pound weight loss stories just everywhere. We want you to get started with us. We want you to have a picture on the screen. We want you to have time freedom. We want you to be able to go out and create your future. And the hardest part of any new endeavor is the getting started part. And our company makes it really, really simple. You just choose a pack. Our basic transformation and experience packs are going to be a 2-month supply of products. Your 3 favorite is going to be about $400 plus shipping and tax to get it to your front door. That's going to qualify you with what we call a 2X membership business-wise. And what that means is you're going to get double discounts for life. You don't have to requalify for them. You're going to get 30% off on anything you want to go and order. And you're also going to get double pay for life. It doubles our pay plan. We get paid 8 different ways as you build a team of distributors or even just sell a few products yourself to be able to get your products for free. You will need, if you want to get paid here every Friday, you will need what we call a monthly auto ship of 100 volume points or $150. That generally is ourself, but it absolutely does not have to be. It's just one customer a month ordering at least $150 worth of products. That qualifies your business for pay, but it also qualifies it for our what we call our reward dollars, where if you've got your auto ship active, every dollar you're spending to include the pack you sign up with goes into a reward bank. And you can use those dollars to buy products down 45, even 60% off. It's just the most unbelievable thing. There's a lot of products that we haven't mentioned that are available. You'll get access to just a very large quality nutritional product line. Other lines coming on board that we've got kind of stationed throughout the world that are already in our company. We got a superfood company out of Japan. The doctor there is known as the #1 superfood doctor in the world. And that product line is making its way here now. That doctor will begin speaking for our company here very quickly. The merger was just announced a couple of days ago. It's just going to be a fantastic opportunity there for people that really are concerned about their health, which leads me to Dr. Kristal Vance. Dr. Vance, a chiropractor by trade, a great one at that. She got involved with our company for a health transformation. And this picture doesn't do it justice. I put one out on Facebook. Hope everybody saw it that I pulled off of her Facebook. And I swear I couldn't even believe it was the same person. I still think it's a make-believe picture that what she used to look like, because I did not know her back then. But she's had a transformation like no tomorrow. But more than just her health, she's been able to transform her finances and transform her time freedom. And now she is transforming her future to create her future on her own terms. Dr. Kristal, would you mind telling us a bit about that?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on here today. It was great seeing everybody in Utah, and those pictures all are me. And yes, Todd has posted a picture. I posted it yesterday. I don't know. Have you ever been in that point in your life where you don't really take pictures because you don't really want to look at them? That was me. So I'm coming across some pictures here and there, and I'm posting them. But what I want you to know is I've used a couple of the brands inside of ARIIX to have success. So that is what is really cool, is ARIIX puts a gold seal of approval on products that are really beneficial for people. And oh my goodness, I started, I used the Lean system. I just wanted to have a change in my health. Have you hit one of those birthdays where you kind of do a self-analysis and you're like, it's time to change something? And I think we have the same thing happening right now with everything that's going on as the collective, in society. We're like, what can I change? What can I do better? How can my immune system be better? How can I be healthier? And so I'm glad you're here, because ARIIX makes sure that they bring nothing but a gold standard product to us, so that you don't literally have to call me and say, hey, can I have this? Is this good for me? Which is what most of my patients used to do. And now you can log in and go to your ARIIX page as a consumer, and you can order anything in there that fits your budget, that fits your lifestyle. And you order it and it comes to your home, and now you're getting it at a reduced rate because you got a pack. You're getting reward points and loyalty rewards, and you're getting all these perks because you did this, that you got the pack with ARIIX. And now all of a sudden you get to really just concentrate on you. What is it that you're trying to change? And this was me 5 years ago. I was like, my health needs some help. You could see in the pictures, it was just stressed out to the max. Business was going great, but it was stressed out to the max. My body was doing great. Like if you looked on a piece of paper, they're like, oh, your cholesterol's great. Oh, your thyroid's normal. Oh, this is great. And I'm like, I weigh 280 pounds. I'm not doing great. That in itself is a picture of health. And so I was like, something has to change here. And so I dropped my little rock into the proverbial pond of health, and I got myself one of the transformation experience packs. And I started to consume it myself. And of course, within a couple of weeks, people are like, what are you doing? Well, this. How do I get it? Here's a link. I didn't have to sell them anything. I was busy. I was seeing 40 to 50 patients a day, running a multi-million-dollar business. I wasn't going to sell products. I don't have a problem in my office selling products, but that was during my day job. But on my free time, on my spare time, that wasn't on my to-do list. And so, all of a sudden it started creating income. And that was a business kind of like light bulb moment for me. It was like, hey, look, am I really going to turn down income from a company just for telling people to go get it from them? No. And I kind of put it to the idea of, if on this Saturday they said, hey, Melissa, Saturday, if you stand outside the door of Sam's Club, any person that you know who walks through the door, we're going to give you a percentage of what they buy. Well, how many of your friends would you send to Sam's Club on Saturday? A lot of them, right? You'd be like, heck yeah, I want a bit of what they're, why? Because you called them, you told them to go, they walked through the door, you got a little bit of what they spent. And Sam says, hey, thanks for marketing to them. We didn't have to do it. That's all ARIIX is. And at this day and age, we have a paradigm shift happening in consumerism. They don't know how to market to us. We're not watching TV, so we're not watching their ads. We're not listening to radios, so we don't hear commercials. We're not looking at newspapers, right? I watched a Netflix movie the other day and a commercial popped up and I'm like, what is this? This is not, no. How is this happening? My boyfriend said, I'm sorry, I paid a little bit less. I saved some money, and they give some commercials when you do that. And I was like, don't ever do that again. I don't ever want to watch another commercial. Now we don't even walk in their stores to go shopping. How do they market to us? And these Fortune 500 companies are going, well, you network marketing companies are genius. Because see, tomorrow we could launch a new product. I could bring it in here and I could say, this is the brand new product that ARIIX is bringing to the company. And if it was something you and I spend our money on, guess where we're buying it? And they didn't have to spend one dime marketing it to us. We're loyal to our company because they give us perks, rewards, and cash. And now all these companies say, we want in. And so right now you are in the best time of your life to be taking a look here. You're going to get your own transformation for your health. And I hope you grab it and do it, because it's one of the best things I ever did for myself. I have lost almost 150 pounds using the different products. So that is definitely something you can do, but you can also change and transform your financial future here. So listen to what Todd has to say as he finalizes and finishes, rolls this all up, but make sure you get a piece of this. This is the start of something amazing.
You're muted, Todd.
You're muted, Todd.
So sorry. I said, just to close out, one last thing besides better finances, more time, better health is we have a social network of like-minded people, and we really get to meet some of the best people in the world and enjoy time together. Anything that, as we close out, that you and Anthony wanted to throw out there about our trip to Utah that we just had together?
You know, it was amazing because I have missed fellowship through this time with COVID. Like, I just wanted to hug some people and to get out and to be in the sunshine and to be with people who were like-minded with me, but it felt like a family. And to climb the mountain, you know what was cool? Is to see people in their 20s and to see people in their 80s who were all pushing themselves to do something maybe a little bit out of their box to climb a mountain. And we all got up there and we all came down successfully, and we've got a memory of a lifetime. And that's sort of like how I view this, is it's a mountain that we're climbing and we're not doing it alone. And I promise you, you're going to have some memories of a lifetime doing it.
And to piggyback off what Kristal said, I don't know how I get to go after her. I should always go before because she always closes it down good. But just community. That would be the word I could think of right now, community. I hear a good friend of mine, a mentor of mine, Tammy Markley, always say she talks about community. And one thing I can tell you is the community here in ARIIX, maybe the people, maybe where you're from, the people are negative. Maybe everybody is living in fear and everything of that nature. Well, I promise you, you get on board, join us today, you will join a community of people that will help you reach that next level that you need to in your life. Just off the people alone, you should join.
And Tammy, I'll throw it to you to close us down.
Join us. We are here ready, waiting with open arms. You won't be doing it by yourself. You have all of us to help you as a team. Regardless if we're financially tied or not, we will still work together and help you. And so welcome. Get started with your transformation so you can start to feel better. And then naturally, you're just going to want to help other people.
And thanks for joining us this Monday morning. We'll unmute everybody. Everybody have a great ARIIX week. Have a blessed time.